So we're looking at the Khmer Empire right here. Okay, these are the stars that I follow in my star maps. From the east, watch Orion rising, you follow through the bullseye, and then you get the Pleiades and the 3 sun-like stars here. But that's always been Orion, Taurus, Pleiades. But why doesn't anybody use these stars here and just follow the leg of Perseus? It's like a stick man with 2 legs. There's another foot, and then use maybe alignment for that one to just the Pleiades. That's the most brightest, easiest way to follow. And then to tell you which way to follow after that, this one goes upwards above the horizon. Then you follow a little bit up, and that's where their Sol 3 sun-like star of their ancestor origins is shown. Let's put that to test with Angkor. So looking at it a bit lower down, we're going to be measuring that area there. So Orion isn't even important in the story. And of course, the Milky Way. Just like in Karnak, just like in the pyramids of Egypt, it's important to have an interpretation of orientation with the position or the line, let's call it the ring of Milky Way stars. So would it actually correlate with that star function to show the way to the Pleiades and that one? That is the one now we're looking at. So there's 2 alignments. This to find the Pleiades, then you go up following the direction like it did there. Okay, so Orion's not really needed here, but if it is Angkor Wat matching those stars, I've drawn it out here just so you can see it. This is what we expect on the ground. Milky Way, the Mabons, obviously with water, just like in the Nile with the river with the Milky Way. We have waterways that are definitely aligned like in different fields as you see here. And then we're going to look at this on the ground, showing to X that marks the spot. Perseus, look at the stars of Perseus up close now, and there's all the names. We're following from Attic to get to Pleiades, but then we go in that direction, just like the leg hooks there, to find Sol 3. There are the patches over the Milky Way. If it was to represent the Milky Way, it would expect to look like that. Lo and behold, it's identical. There is the large Angkor Wat area right here. There is the biggest square moat around it as well. This is what all the tourists go and see. But there's something missing to get to one of their most sacred sites, the Roluos area, right here. And there's a pyramid and another square moat around it. We're going to look closely at that because that and that is probably more important than the way show. But obviously the big city built around this because it shows the way. Just like the cross is a big part of Christianity, it's used to show the way. You follow the 3 Magi to find the star associated with the birth of Christ, his origins and our origins. And there it is right there. That's all that was missing. I've only recently proven this. It wasn't available at the time of my book. But now they've got this causeway alignment to this small little Mabon here. The main ones, but this little one remotely positioned with 7 temples and a pyramid to do that. What an amazing correlation. Coincidence? I think not. This is of the area up close. Let's just go back, magnify that area. There's the little Mabon. Rolous is a little place on the island in it. 7 temples of the ancestors, 6 there and 1 here. And then this causeway goes to one large X that marks the spot, the Bakong Pyramid in Roluos, making the full star map, where this one seems to be the most important by making it the largest monument correlating with it. Absolutely mind-blowing if true. Experts are looking at it right now. We'll do an update on what they think soon. They do not want to comment on any theory that says aliens are tied to our ancestors. So we've got a problem. Those 7 temples, there's the main entrance of one of the middle ones. Okay, so we're looking at a group here. There's one that's lost in front. There are another 3 behind there, I think. Yeah, to make 6, and this is the 7th one broken. So above the door, we're going to look up close. But right above that, there's the triptych, 3 portals, 1 large one in the middle, 2 on the edges. We found this in all ancient Christianity, and it's here as well, to celebrate 3 portals to the ancestors. But we're going to look at that, what is happening right here. But there's a Nandi, the sacred bull with the orb on its back, is positioned in this area. I've just shown it here for now. So let's look at the area above the door. That was the one I used in my book, but it doesn't really show too much detail. Kind of a face there, kind of a deity riding on top of its head, behind its head, riding this cosmic serpent dragon, and then the detail that seems to be plasma ribbons coming off it. Let's look at a better picture, much clearer, and I'm going to put in a color so you can see what I'm highlighting. Plasma ribbons, highlighted, twirling, swirling. Another cosmic lion head, another cosmic lion head. More, there's plenty of them. There's even some, okay, there's the big one up there. There's actually more in this picture, but just to keep it simple, deity riding the cosmic dragon and other deities all doing similar in different places. But notice there's 3 little dragons in each time here for the 3 suns. They are honoring, it looks like 3 suns, all of them, as their ancestors came from all 3, perhaps taking them all into account, but the most important one for their bloodline would be Sol 3. There's a close-up picture of one of the Brahma bull statues at Shasta Linga temples. It is, in my opinion, 2 orbs creating that place of the ancestors. Nandi is the sacred cosmic bull. To match Sumerian records, same thing on its back. This is the close-up view of it. Exoplanet with a man standing, and then the sun behind it, Pleiades. Orion following through the lion's pelt. Okay, they use, instead of a bow, sometimes holding up a lion's pelt to symbolize his journey through the cosmic lion, dragon, serpent, through the bullseye to get to that one mostly. But today we're looking at that one. That is seemed to be, for these civilizations, their most revered place of their star ancestors. Here's the area with the pyramid. You can see the pyramid in the middle. Beautiful, very, very defined moat. The 7 temples are just out of view here. Looking at it up close, very, very well made, and that's all that's pretty much left of it. And then there's the Angkor Wat moat. You can see where its position is. There's the 2 big mabans. There's the smaller one, the pyramid with its moat. These 2 points and the joining line is a very slight line here that I saw a long time ago, but it could have been a road. How am I going to know if it's a road or a path or just something that was built much later? But then we look at it closely. You can see it closer now, looking more detailed. Here it is highlighted. There's a very strange geometric straight line from that corner. Looking at it up close in some of the areas where water collects and it creates ponds, because it was once a deepened area for a water causeway, and there's where it connects. There's Angkor Wat, there's the extra monument, and then it comes from that corner strangely. So that completes proof of that causeway is there. It's lost. It celebrates looking at the stars rising on the horizon. There's Perseus, now as above so below. Monuments are built to represent the place of the gods, their ancestors. And Sol 3 is the most important one here because it's got the big moat around it. That's the main reason, and it's the biggest monument, that it's Sol 3 right there. Now you can celebrate it on the day when the 2 rise together with the sun.
With the earlier Sumerian clay tablets' precise version of the cosmic human origin star map, and how it matched the template at Stonehenge, would come the mindset that had Herschel set out to search the Atlantic Ocean seabed. It would be this clue that would culminate in this documentary's biggest revelation.
As the world was counting down to 2012, I was watching Google Earth, looking for ruins, refreshed my page, and I saw that. I recognized that curvature from somewhere. This could be a computer code. I think it's first contact. The ancients are returning. I've published a book, Herschel's Atlantis, and there's a 2-hour documentary you'll see at the end of the video. These are my 3 books. I'm trying to promote Saving Forests, $19 for all 3, 1 delivery. Please consider becoming a flame keeper in the here and now, or when you are gone, or as an activist. Please press pause and come back to this and you'll see the detail. But as a Flamekeeper, you become part of the quest to secure the interpretational copyright and visibility of the hidden records. That is the difference.